Oh man, they cut off on me, so I'm doing a new tape. Anyway, there we go. That's your 3 strands. And they look very pretty together on the neck. Sorry about that, guys. I had to start a new tape, so that first one was short. But the show will go on. Here we go. Here's 2 more vintage necklaces. Now, I did expect these maybe to tangle up a little. These are beautiful, and I believe this needs a clasp for it. It doesn't have the hook, but it's a beautiful necklace. So I'm going to be looking for a hook so I can fix this. All these are just stunning. I bet they were at an estate sale. And somebody just didn't care and gave them to Goodwill. And it's a wonder they survived Goodwill, the way they do their drawers sometimes. These feel like they're crystal. They're cold. These stones here are very cold, very beautiful. These are acrylic, and the pearls are very cold, so they might be glass pearls. That is beautiful. The color, I love the color. Reminds me of the Caribbean. Reminds me of summer, spring. Beautiful. And then these are plastic, very old. Here's your old spring ring clasp. These are vintage. And they're fairly long. I'd say they're 48 inches again. Triple strand. Caribbean ocean blue. Love this color of blue. If you couldn't tell by now. And that's beautiful. Love it. Great shape. The next one is a bangle, and it's a glass bangle. It's very iridescent. It's got an iridescent look to it. Very pretty. I don't see any etching in there to tell me who made it. But it's definitely glass. It's cold, very cold. And it was very easily over my hand. I didn't have to scrunch at all. And then there's this beaded necklace. It's got something on the, if we can read it. What do we say? What do we say? I can't read it. Looks like numbers. It's got something on this side too. I haven't a clue. I'll have to loop it. Wow, this is what it says. I'm wondering if this is a patent number or something. It says 3.984.900. 3.984.900. Whatever that means. That's what's on this clasp. And I'm not sure how it works. Oh, I know. It pushes down, and then it pushes up. Look at that. You just push it down. See if I can do this where you guys can see it. See it push down and come out, and see where now the thing, you think the thing went up there and it's broke, but it's not. You just insert it in and then pull it up, and that bottom comes back up. See, the bottom came back up to seal it up. Never seen a class like that. This might be older too with that patent number on it. These are nice beads, nice acrylic beads. Very creamy feeling. This one right here is wooden. It's hard to tell if these are glass or acrylic because they do have a coolness to them. These definitely feel acrylic, but these I think are acrylic. I'm just not sure. I wonder if they could be Bakelite. Is Bakelite kind of thick like that? Kind of, is it the right color for Bakelite? I do have some 409. I guess I could test with 409. That's what I heard anyway. You could. I have to look it up and read up on it. Whoops, forgot to put that one back in. And we have these 2 pearl strands. First one has a tag, and the closure is in the bead. I love that when it's like that. Now I can't, yeah. Pops right back in. That says Marvella. Very pretty beads. They're knotted in between. Well made. I would say those are probably 20 inches, if not 22. Instead of guessing, I will measure these. Oops, go on this side. Yeah, 22, it's 11 inches. 22 inches. Another strand. And then this is just a infinity strand of pearl, and they're more creamy white. They're more white in color. These are more like a creamy white. So you can tell some difference in the colors. Okay. The next one is it's another beaded necklace put on a chain. You have a pretty lobster claw clasp. Got something on there. Korea. All these necklaces, I believe, are old. And you can tell because look at these beads on here. Beautiful cranberry red, glass beads, and crystal. And there's the bottom one. And these aren't kinks, they just do that. You just get them out like doing that. Well, don't do it for me online. There we go. Just have to work it out. Because these are older necklaces. That's just the way the chains did. These beads are beautiful on that. And that's probably 24 inches. A little more. See, how we say it's 14 inches. That makes it 28 inches long. It's a nice layering piece too. It's just pretty. I put it in its own bag. It needs to be in its own bag. so it doesn't tangle up with other things. Here's some this and that I threw all together in a bag. Now here's a nice thick. Somebody told me that something I thought I should test with Bakelite wasn't the right color, and I'm wondering is this the right color? It sure is thick, and I don't see anything seams. Very pretty green color. Pretty weighty. That's just a tag that needs to come off. And then here's a white one. It's not as heavy feeling. And here's a bangle, not an expensive one. Here's another. These look like it should have had beads, so these are bead caps. And these are little rhinestones here and there. So it's like a bangle with charms. I'm just not sure it's complete. This was a cute little homemade necklace for Christmas. I thought that was adorable. It's in great shape. It's good and clean. Here was a woven beaded necklace, or I don't know if those are beads. Woven necklace of some kind of plastic. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a bracelet or what. And I don't know. Here is a cord necklace with a lobster claw clasp. Two of them, in fact. The other one could be extra. This would be good in a craft lot, which is where it's going to go. Probably everything in here is going in a craft lot except that big green bangle and that white one till I test them. This is a triple strand, and this strand is broke. I did a little knot there so no more of the beads would fall off. And yeah, so this is more like a little craft bag here that's going to go in the big craft lot bag. I just haven't put it in there yet. All except for those bangles till I test them. And probably not that Christmas necklace, because that's a cute little necklace that I might use in a project I'm working on. It's a secret. It's a secret Santa. We are down almost to the end of the jar. We are to the end of the jar. I have some things on the side over here, some of the smaller stuff. This right here is probably gold tone, silver tone pieces that aren't 14 karat. But you have this little virtue, eternity, faith, heaven, spirit, God, happiness bracelet with a lobster claw clasp. Nice things to remember on a daily basis when you're making choices. And here was a little, like a diamond cut, sparkly necklace, but it's not 14 karat. And I don't know if I can get these teeny weeny bags open. But I do bag them up because they will tangle everything up, especially if they're put in with beads. So that's a nice little necklace with their spring ring clasp. Like I said, I don't think there's any markings on it. I kind of gave these a once over so I couldn't miss something. I think I did the magnet test on all these though. And they failed the magnet test. No matter how good they look, like this one. This one's gorgeous. Beautiful. Uh-oh. Oh, it does have a space on it. Yeah, that needs to be cleaned off. That is a bad place. It's not going to be able to be cleaned off. But the rest of the necklace looks great. And then there was this necklace, the lobster claw clasp. And it's the little bars. These would make great necklaces to put pendants on. Here's another, I don't know, it's just a chain and it's got this kind of hook on the end. Maybe for a badge. Here's a little heart necklace on a Figaro chain. Very ornate and very great condition. It looks like it's silver and gold. And it's on this gold Figaro spring ring clasp necklace. I mean, that looks great. I don't see wear on that one at all. So that's a nice necklace. People wouldn't know unless you told them. So don't go blabbing. Don't go blabbing your secrets. Just say, well, thank you. That's so kind of you. I get tickled sometimes. People say, is that real? And I'm thinking, okay, what is unreal? You know, and I said, oh yeah, that's real. It could be real sterling silver. I mean, it's not like they ask me, is that a real stone? They say, is that real? And yeah, it's real. I'm just teasing. I don't wear that much. The people ask me that. Anyway, here is, I think if you have to ask, you shouldn't ask. So anyway, here's a pretty little cross necklace, an X necklace, or it could be a cross, sort of. It's got a lobster claw clasp, an extender with a little bead. It's in perfect condition. Very pretty silver color. The rhinestones are all there and they're not black. Here's another one. And I had to bag it separate too because it would have tangled things up. It's really nice though. You got this graduated bead drop. And then this chain with little stations of beads, tiny, 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 tiny beads. It is marked. Let's see if we can tell. H6, HS. On this side, it's probably Avon. Come on. Yes, it's Avon upside down, because I always show it to you upside down. I'm left-handed. I do everything backwards. So that's in great shape. Cute little Avon necklace. Drop it back in there. There we go. And that was everything in that bag. So I'm just going to put it all back in there. And then we have a silver. Here's a silver bag. It's not sterling silver. But look at this. Is that not gorgeous? It's a fold-over clasp charm bracelet. And it's beautiful. It's got a little fan, a little bell, a little sail ship, a heart, an old-timey princess telephone, a heart with a key, and another heart. And I don't think that opens. No. It's a little charm bracelet. And then another little charm bracelet with snowflakes and pearls and crystals. These are cold. Pearls are cold. These are nice and thick. I'm just assuming this was not silver. I don't think I really checked it. And it might be Avon. See if I can do the tag the right way for once. Oh, don't fall down. Yes, it's Avon. So it's a beautiful Avon necklace with snowflakes for the winter. And then, oh, I love this. Nurses have hearts. Isn't that beautiful? Very nice. My oldest sister is a nurse, and she's retired now. She just retired. I think she knows everybody in her town because it was a small town in the beginning. It's not now, but yeah, she knows a lot of people there in her town. Now I want to put these back in here with this because I have more dainty things in here. I missed two things. That was that bag. Now we got this bag. These are glass beads, very heavy. There's your lobster claw. It's kind of worn. You got your extender with the bead. That's plastic. Most of these are glass though. Very cold, very colorful. Triple stranded, or four stranded. Yeah, four strands. Four strands. Beautiful beads. That's what I said. This lot had some beautiful beads in it. Antique, vintage beads, and more modern beads. These are all glass and stone. I think I did find a plastic in here. That's metal. Yeah, that's plastic. That's plastic. These are cold. That's plastic. These are cold. This is plastic. These are definitely glass. These three. That's a stone. That looks like amethyst. And then a green stone. I'm not sure what it is. Or if it's glass. Here's another one. I'm not exactly positive what it is. That looks like glass to me, that one. And we have the pearl chips, the taupe and white creamy colors. This is really pretty. It hooks together with a lobster claw. I don't have it hooked together. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. It's just very pretty. Very cold. I like cold living things, but I do like the plastic, the older vintage plastic. These are wood and black beads. It's a pretty long necklace. I don't see any latch. So I guess I have to run it like this to show you how it goes. is fairly long too. And that was the last of the bead bags. Now I've got some other bags over here to show you. Love these. Gorgeous. First of all, this one. This is your single earrings and pins and whatever else. There wasn't a lot of earrings in this one. But I did get this pair, and they're on a French wire. They're cute. This is pretty. I wish I could find a match to that. There's a bead, there's a hook. Here's another pretty one. That's a glass. There's some more hoops. That's a pretty one. Even with the rhinestones on the side. I didn't see any markings in there. Look at this little turtle tack pin, which I thought was adorable, made of wood. There's the back, and it's got something written on it. Fun. I don't know the brand, but that is cute. This is a Napier. It'd be nice if I could find the match to that. Here's a little wooden, and I think I might have the match to this. And another bag. I'll have to go look. I have been finding matches out of different jars. So I keep all the singles in a certain place, and then I go through them again to see if I can find matches, and I do. So that was this and that this bag. And then the next bag should be the bag where I'm testing for something. That's this bag, or either I just kept it separate out. For instance, this beautiful bangle. I just didn't want to throw it back in. Yeah, it's marked. What does that say? What does it say? Come on, quit doing that to me. It's a pretty gold bangle. All right, I'm going to have to stop it because it won't focus. Napier. It's a Napier bangle, and I just wanted to keep it separate because I thought it was so pretty. And I find when you put them in these bags, they don't scratch up as much. And until I get to where I'm selling things, I don't want things to get scratched up. These things were silver. This one's damaged, so now it is scrap silver. And it passed the magnet test. And it's got it marked on the end caps here. I don't know if you can see that. It says Italy on that end and 925 on the other, which was a shame. These earrings are so tarnished you'd never know they were silver, but they are. At least I'm going to test them for silver. They're not magnetic. And I can almost guarantee you this is tarnish. On those, this one's marked here on the, and on this part that's marked 925. This was another necklace. Right here, a snake chain. It is not marked, but I'm going to test it because it wasn't magnetic. This one right here, I believe these are 14 karat. They're not very heavy at all. They're hollow. And I don't know that they're matches exactly either, which is unfortunate. In fact, I know they're not because of the way they're made. But I put them together anyway. I mean, I know they're not matches. I just hoop them together so they don't bang around. And this one right here is not magnetic. And it's on this spring ring clasp. It's older, I think. But it's not magnetic. So I thought I would test it. It's very, very long. It is probably, oh, I don't know, 60 inches. So this one has silver on it. Both on the ends here, on the end caps. These bags, I think, make this not show up. Shove them back. Bring this down a notch. And if I don't hurry, we're going to run into another 2-minute tape. So anyway, that's marked 925. This chain is marked 14 karat. It's not broken. This is not magnetic and it's huge. So, and I got a fold over clasp, so I'm going to test it. It's not marked. This one here has a little pearl there. And it says Reeves. And on the back it's got something on it too. What is it? Oh, it's 10 karat. So this is 10 karat. I'm going to test it for 10 karat. And here's a little stone bracelet. And that, my friends, concludes this jar. I hope you enjoyed this tape. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And subscribe if you're not subscribed so you'll get notifications. And I thank you all. Have a blessed evening, and I'll see you at the next jar opening. Bye.